Hi all, this is a simple project on school management system with role-based assistant role. The main focus of the project is to allowing users to perform CRUD operations to manage student details across various classes and as well manage and handle the library history and fees history for each student, which will be managed by specific roles within the school. So there are mainly three roles: librarian and office staff and an admin, system admin. So let's start with the least privileged one, the librarian. We have integrated a login system which is usable for both three roles. So this is the main dashboard of librarian. A librarian can either add book, view list of books and delete it, as well as borrow, return books, and also can view transaction history as well, and have provided dashboard which can be further classified into same: add a new book, a list of books, manage records of returning and transaction history. So as of add new book, we have created a form which is with the proper validations as well. So if there is an existing book, it will return validations. So as we can see, it has been added. We can either delete it as well. We can also borrow or return a book. So we have created a single form for both borrowing and returning. So in case of borrowing, we have to provide a book ID, and a student ID. In case if the student doesn't exist, we will be showing student not found. So action successful. So the transaction history will be created for that student ID, book ID, and action, and the proper date. So as of manage books, we can view the list of books. So this was the book ID we provided, so it is no more available. It is taken by student with student ID 001. A librarian can also access the student details just for viewing purposes only. He can view the student details, class, location, contact number as well, and he can also view the complete record of that specific student. So as of now, the student ID is 001, so he can view the complete transaction history of that student. So let's try adding another transaction with another student. As you can see, we have already used this book which is currently not available for borrowing. Action successful. You can see right as well. So when we are trying it, you can see that specific student's records only is showing. So as of returning, simply we have to choose return and pass the book ID. So it will be added there. As you can see, it is returned, and the status of book is also changed to available. So next we can move to the next role, office staff. You have to simply log out and use admin credentials, office staff credentials for office staff privileges. So these are the main actions that can be accessed by an office staff. He can either add fee or manage its fee history and delete them if required, and add a student and or manage existing students as well. And he can also view library records if required. So as of adding, we have added form validations for every forms used here. So add fee, transaction ID, student ID. So we can just use something not available. So as we can see, the student is currently not existing. So transaction ID is also not available for now. Okay, the fee has been paid. So as you can see, we can see it here. We can manage this transaction, such as updating it, or delete as well. So it has been updated to exam fee. So as of deleting, we have added confirmation for delete. It has been removed as well. So that's for managing fees and transaction. So as of library records, an office staff can only view the library records. He can also look up for student specific library records, student details, and student specific library records as well, student specific fees records. So as of managing students, he can either add a student and manage existing students. Add a student simply require student name, and class, a contact number as well, and student ID is also required for creation. So as you can see, there is also form validation for every forms. The student has been added. We can manage the existing student. As you can see, the student has been added here. We can manage it as well. We can save changes, edit if required. We can't edit student ID once it is created. We can edit all other details. It has been updated. We can either delete it as well. So as of deleting, you have to confirm the action. The student is deleted. That's all for office staff Now we can move on to the main role, admin role. So as for the admin role, we have to log in with admin credentials. So these are the main functions that is available for admin. He can either add an office staff or managing existing office staff. Also add librarian, manage existing librarians. He can view library records and manage fee payment records as well. He can also manage students as well. So as of adding staff, is a simple form for both registering a office staff as well as a librarian. So the staff ID has to be unique. If it is already existing, it will be shown. So the existing staffs can be managed here. This is the current one we created. Now we can edit or delete it as well. As you can see, it's been updated. We can delete user as well. It is removed. Now as of same for the library as well, we can create it as well. As you can see, the library has been created. We can either edit and delete. As you can see, it has been updated. We can delete it as well. So now for the student management, we can either add a student or manage students, just like we showed before for the office staff. You can also view specific library transactions and as well student specific fee records. So it is just like we showed before. You can also view library records and fees history as well, and manage it as well, just like we showed before. So that's the complete working of this project. Thank you.